Hey, what's up guys? It's NashCrafter and welcome to my channel for another episode of Let's Play Vanilla Minecraft. So, things look different. You guys can see things are looking a little strange here. So we're on the home page, and there's a reason why we're starting on the home page today. A little bit of a sad reason, a little bit of an unfortunate incident happened. So I was editing my last Decidedly Vanilla episode, and I shot a time lapse. And I went in and I was trying to take my thumbnail picture on Decidedly Vanilla, and for some reason I could not right click anything. I couldn't use objects, I couldn't place blocks, I could break blocks, but I couldn't place anything, and I couldn't use any item like a crafting table, an anvil. I actually did post about this on Snapchat in real time while it was happening, so I'm actually going to insert that Snapchat here. I just wanted to mention before I start these Snapchats really quick that there's quite a lot of spam clicking in my Snapchats. I actually did try clicking a little bit slower and a little bit faster, a little bit slower, and nothing seemed to be working. So whether I clicked fast or whether I clicked slow, it didn't seem to change anything. So I just wanted to mention that, and also I do apologize because it's a little obnoxious. Yeah, so apologies for the spam clicking, but here are the Snapchats. Guys, we have a major problem, so I'm here in Minecraft, and it does not seem to want to be working, and I'll show you why. Okay, so I have my mouse, I have my bed in my hand. Trying to place it down, I'm clicking, it won't. Same is happening in Decidedly Vanilla. I can't click on the crafting table, can't click on this anvil, and I'm clearly close enough, like, can't click on this. Like, what is going on? Like, this trap door will not move, and I'm clicking my heart out. What? Why is my game? Alright guys, so I got my game to work, but I have some pretty bad news. So basically, to get it to work, I had to reinstall Minecraft. So all of my save files are gone, all my worlds are gone, all my multiplayer worlds are gone. But I couldn't click anything, I couldn't use anything, so I was like, what's going on? So I switched because I was playing in Forge, and I thought maybe it was a Forge problem. I switched back to regular, regular Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft, no Forge, no Optifine, and it was doing the same thing. I deleted Minecraft off my computer and everything, and I basically reinstalled it. And in doing so, I don't know why, but for some strange reason, I thought that my world saves would still be there. I just wasn't thinking about it at the time. I was so worried about like getting my Minecraft to actually work that I wasn't focused on the world saves. So if we take a look into single player here, you guys can see that I have no worlds. I think I had 2 creative worlds. I lost my survival let's play. So as you guys can see, we are playing in Faithful. I was able to download Faithful because that's what I like to play in. I also found B-Dub's resource pack on my desktop. So I brought those 2 in. Those are the only 2 texture packs I had. I think I had like 3 or 4 other texture packs. Those are gone. If there's anything you guys can take out of just this intro, this super long drawn out intro, make world backups or world saves or whatever. Make backups of your worlds. Like I said, at the time I wasn't thinking about it. I was just more worried about actually getting my Minecraft to work that I completely spaced it. But that does not mean that our Minecraft world is over. We are just going to pick right back up where we left off. Well, technically we can't do that because we don't have any of the items, but we're just gonna make a new world. So we are gonna pop into this new world. Again, guys, I'm sorry. I was not expecting this, computer difficulties happen, but we're just gonna pop in and we are gonna get started in our brand new world. Ooh, check it out, guys. Okay, so this is the world that I spawned in. I spawned like right on top of this little tree here in this little thing here. Ooh, we got a floating block up there. That's kind of weird. Okay, so one thing I want to do is I actually want to mark spawn, and I even have my auto jump on. I don't know if you guys, I'm not jumping right now, it's just auto jump. It's kind of crazy. I do need to turn that off. Awesome. So I just want to get myself a little bit of dirt so that we can mark spawn on here. And I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit because, like I said, technical difficulties come. Like, this is something that happens, and it has happened, you know, to a lot of people. You don't expect your Minecraft world not to save. You worked on this huge world, and we didn't even get very far, in my opinion. Like, we could have done a whole lot more, but you know, you feel kind of discouraged. Like, I definitely felt discouraged at first. I was like, oh no, like all of my progress is gone and lost, and what am I gonna do? Just like, should I restart? How am I gonna explain this to my subscribers and the people who watch my videos? Like, are they gonna be really disappointed? And I totally understand if you guys are disappointed. The last world we had was starting to become really, really cool, and I thought we were doing really cool builds in that world and things like that. So it was sad for me when my game was kind of broken. I was like, well, what do I do now? So I don't know. If you don't want to watch this series anymore, I guess I understand. I'm going to keep continuing this series because I think in this new world we can even create bigger and better things. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. I think this is still going to be a great series, even though we do have to restart. I'm just going to get myself some chicken here really quick, get ourselves some food right off the bat. Also, I was thinking about it too once this whole thing happened, and I was like, I kind of want to change a few things in this series anyway. And I've been thinking about these for about a week now since I uploaded the last video. And one thing that you guys have been commenting on quite a lot is that you don't like the mix between shaders and vanilla. A lot of you guys have commented saying that, you know, this is a vanilla series. We should keep it vanilla and maybe do shaders like 30 episodes or every 50 episodes or something like that. And I completely agree. Now, for you guys that do like the shaders, I'm sorry. That's probably going to be something we don't do anymore. We are not going to be switching into shaders, but, you know, we still are going to be doing shaders tours every once in a while, so that's something I want to keep. You guys know I love shaders, so I wouldn't completely get it to go away. So we are going to be using a texture pack, and that's about it. And this is Faithful, and Faithful, you guys know, is pretty much like it's a spin-off vanilla texture pack, so it's still pretty close to just default, you know, so I don't feel bad using it. We are getting achievements left and right. This is awesome. To be honest with you guys, this spawn is decent. Like, I actually really like this spawn. Like I said, we're gonna make this series, we're gonna bring it back, we're gonna make it bigger and better. It's gonna be awesome, so I hope you guys do stick around and continue watching this series. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore a little bit. I'm gonna do that off camera just so I can find a place where potentially we want to build our first base. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to leave you guys for just a little while, and I'm gonna get some things done, get myself some better tools and everything like that, and then I will come back with you guys and show you what I found. Check it out, guys. So I have found our first village in the new world here, and I want to go check it out because I saw that there was a blacksmith, so we want to go take a look. I'm just gonna chomp around, eat a little bit before we head over here. And I think I have a good idea of where I want to build. I've been kind of looking around this area, and there's a couple cool spots, but I wanted to check this out first because this is a good source of food for us. We can start farms here right off the bat. Just collecting up some of this beetroot. And then sugarcane's always good to have, so we should go grab some of this. I have found some while I was adventuring a little bit, so I do have quite a bit, but we'll take this. And let's see what kind of villagers we have. If we could get some really nice librarians here, that would be really cool. So, I'm mainly just I didn't know they liked beetroot seeds. That's interesting. There's really I'm not seeing any librarians. But we do have the blacksmith here, so we do want to take a look in this and see what we can find. A little bit of bread, that's always good. Some armor, as well as a sword. I will definitely take that. We're just going to leave this here. We'll get rid of the granite because we don't really need that right now. So awesome. We've got an advancement. These pigs are following us because I'm holding this carrot. We'll put that on. Got a little cap going on there. I can't seem to find any librarians whatsoever in this village. Like, it's kind of crazy. I can't find one. There's not one white coat in this village. Very interesting. Very interesting. We might have to come back. This actually might be the village that we use for our villager breeder in the future. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to venture off just a little bit more, take some more looks around, see if we can find a cool base, place to put our first home. And then we'll start building our first house in this episode. It's just going to be a small, cute little house, nothing too crazy. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to leave you guys, but I will be back in just a second. Here it is, guys. So this is where we are going to be having our new home. Now, I know it doesn't look quite like anything too fantastic right now, but I promise in the future we are going to fill this place with builds, and it's going to look pretty darn cool. So we are right next to this kind of hilly biome sort of thing, and I really like the way this looked. It's just really flat, and I think what's cool about building in such a flat area is it gives you a lot of room to work with. We've got lots of cows, so we can start farms. So this is it. This is where I think we're going to be building. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Now, I know, like I said, it's not much now. It's just a sunflower forest. Ooh, we've got a swamp over here as well. This is cool. So I think we could make several villages out of this one area. We could build a swamp village. We could build, just a regular, some sort of just like medieval style village type of thing. And then we also have the extreme hills off over there, and then this birch forest. So lots and lots of options. We've got rivers. We can make bridges. We could do lots of things. So I'm really excited about this. I think this is going to be something that's very, very cool. So hopefully everything, kind of turns out well. I actually saw another area over off in that direction, I believe, and it was really cool too. So this world is just sparking up my imagination, and I'm starting to think a little bit more creatively. I'm so excited. So the first thing we should do, though, is we need to get ourselves a starter house, because as of right now, I don't have a place to live, and I have all of this stuff on me. It's filling up my inventory, which, we got to do something about. So I think we're going to, let's just put a starter house like right over here. Why not? Awesome. So this is going to be the area that we put our starter house. Now this isn't going to be anything super grand or super big like our last starter house. This is just going to be something small, something simple. So I need to collect a bit of resources before we get started here, and then I'll come back with you guys. Sorry, this is going to be a very progress update type episode, just because, I'm still exploring this new world and trying to get used to it. So a little bit of progress updates here and there, but I'll leave you guys for just a sec, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've got a little bit of materials, nothing too crazy. I set up myself a little tree farm type thing. It's not even a tree farm, it's just like this little area where I put trees. And then I have some sugarcane growing over here by this water. So I'm starting to get the starter resources down. I've got a little bit of iron. I actually don't have any on me. I killed a spider. So I got a spider eye, which was my first mob kill, which is awesome. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys the seed. So I took a screenshot of some coordinates. I got the Monster Hunter achievement, but if you look right here, this is the seed. Now, I will be sure to leave this down in the description of every video so you guys can find the seed. It's not a special seed. It's like one of those really long, crazy numbers. The first thing we should do is build our starter house. So I'm thinking, I'm just going to make a little house. Something I've never really done before is just made a tiny little house. And I want to. So we're going to do, I think I'm going to go up by 3. Just like so. So it has a center point. So like I said, this is going to be a really tiny house. There's nothing too like special or fancy. It's just going to be a place where we can take cover during the nighttime and sleep. So that's pretty much it. We're going to do a little bit of decorating though. It should be pretty cool. And then next episode, we're going to start building. So I know you guys really like the building in this series, and personally, I do too. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. But let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I want to do, we can come around on each side with our stone brick and then build up. And then we'll have a couple windows as well, just like that. So window, 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 window. And then we can go and pop those in upside down. So that'll give us a little kind of frame for our windows, looking nice. And one more there. Now, I don't know, I don't think I want a window on the front. Now, this is just a little starter house. If you guys are looking to, spruce up your starter house and you don't really know what to do, this is how I would just do, like, the simplest starter house ever. Some stone brick, and then, adding this little depth detail kind of adds to it, in my opinion. So I would go and do that over all of the windows. I also want to make a door. Always need a door so we don't have mobs coming in and acting all crazy on us. So we'll do this. Boop. And personally, I like the spruce doors best. I really, really like the texture of the spruce doors. So we're going to use those. And then we need to get ourselves a roof on this guy. So now this is going to cover up that little log, but you can still see the detail underneath if you go underneath. So I think it works. We could do something like that. So I have cobblestone on me. I was looking for dirt, but cobblestone will work in this case. So then we'll come up on each of these pop out log type things and we'll build up. There we go. So we've got the roof frame done here. So we want to come down here. And I want to show you guys what it looks like. And I think I'm going to go in with some spruce wood, maybe? Yeah, I think we'll go in with some spruce wood and make this look a tiny bit better. Oh, I don't have that much on me, though. Maybe we'll use oak wood. That's going to start to be very similar, though. But what we can do is we can add this detail in here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about this just a little bit, get my, building thoughts going. And then I also need to get myself a little bit more trees and some more spruce wood. And I'll come back with you guys. We'll figure this out together. For just a simple little starter house, I really do like this. And I think it's going to be something that kind of stays around in this world for quite a while. And something we can use just for right now to have some extra storage. One thing I think that would be cool to add is a chimney. I also made myself some stained glass. So this is light gray stained glass. I really like the gray glass or the white glass. Those are my two favorites. I'm not too much a fan of the clear glass just because the streaks are kind of like this bluish tint, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not really my favorite. I feel like you can actually see more through the colored glass because the streaks in it aren't as visible. So I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that's just something I go by. So I really do like having the colored glass in here. So I think this is looking nice. We have lots of space in here. So very, very good. And I actually don't think the outside is too boring. I think it looks pretty good just for like a little starter house. It's really cute. So one thing I also want to do is I wanted to make that chimney, and now we're going to start moving things inside. So I think I want the chimney off in this direction, and it's going to be kind of a weird, quirky chimney. So we'll do maybe something like that, and then have the little, I guess, I don't know what I would really call this, but just the out of the roof here like this. So let me see if I can make this work really fast. Okay, so we found the chimney. This is where it's going to come out, and we want to put that block there. It's going to come into this big part here. Gives it a little bit of a chimney look. It kind of blends in with this top, but I think it works. I think it actually looks pretty good. Let's take a step back and take a look from a distance. Oh, my tree grew. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, it's not too bad. And then when we come in on the inside, you can see that the chimney actually goes up into the roof, making it look like it actually attaches to the chimney. So pretty cool if you guys are thinking about adding something like this yourself. This is kind of a way to do it, I guess. There we go. So we've got a nice little flooring in here. If we close the door, it fits perfectly. So we've got our chimney, our flooring, everything's looking really nice. And we've got our first house. Now we can move our bed in and we can officially spend our first night in our starter house. So here we go. Let's put this right over here. If I could have some paintings, that would be nice. What else could we add? We definitely need a crafting table in here. So we'll take this guy. And I think in the next episode, we're going to want to start farms. So again, I hope this stuff doesn't seem too much like a repeat. I'm going to try not to do the exact same stuff that we did in the last few episodes. You know, we're going to switch it up, do some different things. It'll be good. This starting over thing kind of threw me off a bit, but I think it's going to be for the best. I'm optimistic about it. I don't think it's going to set us back whatsoever, and I think it's just going to be a fun new challenge for my channel, you know? these things happen. You know, not everything is gonna go the way you plan it to. So you got to keep rolling with the punches. You got to keep trying. And if something doesn't work out or doesn't happen the way you think it's going to, then, you know, just progress. Try to overcome that and keep going. You can't stop. You can't stop. And I'm not going to stop this series just because I had some troubles with my computer. You know, it happens to everybody. So let's see. Okay, I'm trying to think. I don't really like the place that I put that chest. At the end of the bed. I don't know. I don't really like that. This is actually reminding me of like one of those really cool mini houses that are super popular right now. People are like living in mini houses. And it's something that I find super fascinating and interesting is that like people who live in mini houses. I just think that's so epic. So something like this, just like random bits of storage here and there. Now it's not obviously for bulk storage or anything. So we're going to have to make a full on storage area for storage later on. I just said storage like 100 times. I'm so sorry, guys. But this looks kind of cool. It's just a way to hold little bits of storage here and there. Can I actually open that? I can. Okay, cool. Wow, guys, check out my little place. It's actually looking really cute. I think adding a little bit of carpet in here would be nice. Do I have any carpet? I've got gray wool and black wool. That's not going to make me any carpet. But this is our starter house. Now, the next thing we got to do is do a little bit of exterior work. I like to do exterior because I think it really pulls any build together. So a pathway would just be nice. The path block is like my favorite block of all time. So we're going to do a little bit of that. And one thing I like to do is always go in and change those. Anywhere there's a path block that you can see that there's a change in block. I think it always helps if you add the same color underneath or that's the same block underneath so that it matches. And then we can just sprinkle these around, give it that kind of natural feel like it was actually grown. So there we go. I mean, it's nothing super special or crazy or wild like some of the builds we've done in the past, but for a starter house, I think this is actually pretty nice. It's pretty cute, super simple to build if you guys are, you know, looking for a starter house yourself. Really easy, and I like it. It gives very like almost villager vibes, like the villager homes, but a little bit more spruced up in my opinion. And then we've got our interior here with some funky chests hanging on the walls. I do want to add some paintings maybe up here and maybe over here just to make it feel a little more cozy, and some carpets as well. But I'm going to keep moving in all of our storage. I think that is going to have to be it for today's episode though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know this episode was really weird. It was a bit weird and kind of unexpected. It was unexpected for me, and you know, we got everything figured out. And yes, we are starting in this new world, but we are going to come back bigger and better. And this world, I have so many plans, just like I did for the last world. We are just going to take those plans and move them over here. So everything is going to be fine. Everything should be back to normal very soon. You guys won't even notice that we're in a new world within a few episodes. I also want to give a huge thank you to you guys for all of your support on the Hermitcraft recap. If you guys didn't know, I was featured the voice. I was basically narrating the Hermitcraft recap this week, and I was asked to do so. It was an amazing opportunity and experience, and I had so much fun doing it. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll be sure to, you know, link it down below so you guys can find it and watch it. It was a lot of fun. So thank you guys for anyone who came over from the recap. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you for coming and checking out my channel, and thank you for subscribing to all the new subscribers out there. But like I said, that's gonna have to be it for today's episode. This was my starter house. I hope you guys liked it. Just simple, something small. But I will catch you in the next episode. I hope you all have a very beautiful, wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.